Friends, share your impressions in the comments and don't forget to buy tickets for the Hämatom concert in Lviv. It won't just be a show, it will be a revelation. I guarantee there will be 100% energy, truth and rhythm on stage. Ukraine is a country that deserves peace. Now. The big question is whether the character suit reflects my personality, and I say yes and no. Of course, I can't completely pretend to be someone else, but when I put on the mask, it's my chance to do or say things that I wouldn't dare to do or say. So it doesn't really change my opinion or attitude, but it reinforces my views. So, buy yourself a mask and you will learn a lot about yourself. Let us talk about my musical idols. I have a few musical idols when it comes to my instrument, not so much when it comes to bands. And when it comes to drummers who have inspired me, the range is very, very wide. Of course, I found Joy Jordison of Slipknot brutally inspiring. He new defined metal drumming, in my opinion. But I also love Stuart Copeland from The Police. Elvin Jones, a very well-known and, in my opinion, punky jazz drummer, was also one of my role models. And I don't want to or wanted to emulate any of these great musicians, but rather let them all flow into me and create something new within me. That's my idea about idols. Let us talk about my colleagues. I can say I have the craziest guys in my band. In the end, it was only because of them that I joined this band Hämatom. Because in the beginning, we really had no success, none at all. But we had a lot of fun on stage and behind the scenes. Sometimes we only had, I don't know, about 3 people in the audience on a given evening, and yet that evening turned into the biggest, craziest party ever. Every Sunday I came home from a tour weekend, with a lot of new funny stories. And to this days, there are still no limits. When it's party time or when it's time to party, it's time to party. I don't think that's a given, especially after such a long band history. Playing drums is my life. I started playing in a marching band with the fire brigade when I was 6 years old. I love rhythm and I never wanted to be at the front of the stage, but rather provide a foundation for the rest of the band. And that's how it is with Hämatom. We are a band with a brutal rhythm. The drums are very dominant. With 2 bass drums, you can create a lot of noise, a lot of energy. So it's paradise for a drummer, and I feel very comfortable when I go on stage for a show. I was in Ukraine about 10 years ago in Lviv, It was a beautiful day at a beautiful festival. No war. Now a lot has changed, and I naturally have respect for this trip. But I think it's really important. Art, culture, and music, of course, must live on. We must continue to engage in deep dialogue, and I can demonstrate that I care about Ukraine and the people in this country. I hope for good conversations, beautiful concerts, and hopefully a time without terrible attacks. My goal is to escape the everyday reality of war together. But I am a little bit afraid of my expectations and want to let myself be guided by the people here in the country. Listen to them and experience firsthand how the current situation really feels. We may have started out in the indie genre, but we've become much more than that. For us, there were no boundaries to other genres. We were always open to really almost anything. We never wanted to repeat ourselves musically. We draw our inspiration from many other musical styles. And in the end, the Hämatom sound was developed. So when I look at our fans, although they are very diverse in age and also in their style, we are neither 100% metal nor 100% indie age nor 100% pop or rock. Rather, it's all together. And it's wonderful that we can be like that. It means it never gets boring for us. If you have never heard of Hämatom before, just come along and you'll love it. I promise. No matter what kind of music you listen to, Hämatom is for everyone. Musically and of course visually. No matter what mood you are in, you'll go home with a very big smile on your face. We are more than just a band that makes music. We are masked freaks who make every evening something unforgettable and special.